meeting like 25 people in a matter of 3 minutes, you're obviously just going to choose 2 people that you're somewhat attracted to as opposed to the ones you're not attracted to.
Yeah.
So I chose 2 people for the mini date that I was more attracted to than not. And then when I went on those, I was like, one person was an actor, and I was like, this guy wants his fucking camera time. So, I mean, I'm not choosing him. And the one I chose to actually go on the date with he really was an innocent person. I actually called him like 2 years ago to say,
to ask him out on a date?
No, to say you should come on my podcast. Like, I've had Patty on a million times. This would be interesting to say, like, as a dater. I mean, he also hated me because he thought I was obnoxious and
judgy.
And judgy, but like we've all grown. He has a child now. He's a single father. He wanted a kid, even though, so like I thought maybe, and he was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I was like, okay, well, I mean, we're not begging you to come on Behind the Velvet Rope. We have like a lot of celebrities here, and I just thought it would be a great show. And if you really are that torn apart about this, you don't have to come on the podcast.
Right. So
here we are having another falling out 10 years later. But I wish you the best of luck, Christos.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my guy, I think his name was Brandon, was so sweet. His issue, he was a trainer or something. And, I have us telling this story because I want people to understand about reality TV. I was working on my reputation at the time because so many people hated me, I guess. And it was a dating show. So they really edited me to be nice. Patty was very nice to me. And I really did not like this guy. I mean, I was like, I'm not going to date this guy. And they were like, listen, we're trying to edit you in a nice way. Just date him and be nice. Give him a chance. So I was like, fine, I'll give him a chance. He was so nice. But
you didn't even want to date him on the show.
I didn't even want to date him on the show. I'm like, this is not my type. And they were like, stop being a shredder. Just give him a chance. So they sent us to a baseball place where you like hit balls. I can talk to a frog. I could not find anything to talk to this guy about. I mean, really. So they kept saying, cut, and they would take me to the side to do like those one-on-one things. And I would get so frustrated because I'd be like, you guys, I cannot say anything. I can't find anything to talk to this guy about. And they would be like, just lie, just act, be an actress. I'm like, but I'm not an actress. I'm here to find love, and I can't even find anything to say about him. So then fast forward to our dinner. We're at some fancy restaurant, and they have us eating, and we literally have nothing to talk about. And the producers call me over, and they're like, we need a kiss. I said, you want me to kiss this guy? I can't even get anything out of my mouth just to even converse with him about. And they're like, okay, you're going to walk out of the restaurant where we have a bunch of cameras set up, and you're going to kiss. It's sunset. And you're going to kiss right at the front of the door. I'm like, in front of all these people? I mean, it was a working restaurant, a huge restaurant with a lot of people in it.
And they're like, just do it?
And they're like, just do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this once.
Was he cute?
He was very cute. I'm like, I'm going to give you one take, but if you don't get it, I'm not doing this again. So the guy he's very sweet. I feel bad because maybe I am a shredder.
He's cute, though?
Yeah, he's very handsome. I mean, so listen to this story. It's kind of great. So we're walking out, and he's trying to talk to me about God knows what, because of course I'm not listening. And we get out to the front, and there's all these people there, and there's all these cameramen, right? And he's talking to me, and I just grab him, and I start to kiss him. And the sunset is there, and the people are there, and everybody's watching. And he's in the middle of a sentence, and I grab him, and we just start kissing. And he's just like, wow, because he didn't know I was going to kiss him. And he was really into me. And you feel it, like the music swells. And by the way, when they edited this, the music was swelling, and you can see it happening. Anyways, the way they edited this was that it was like so emotional, and we were so into each other. And they make it look like we're so having the best time ever. Meanwhile, I got right into a car, and I went straight to the airport.
And did he ever follow up with
you? Yes. To this day, he still Facebook messages me. He's the nicest guy.
Does he live in L.A.?
Yes.
Is he still cute?
Yes.
Single?
He's still a trainer. No, I don't know. I mean, I don't ever look him up or anything. But every once in a while, I'll get a little WhatsApp or message being like, hey, Rachel, he's still this smiley, upbeat guy,
Mine was not.
But by the way,
that.
I wasn't even single by the time they were shooting it. I went there looking for love, but I had just started dating Brett Boone, the Major League Baseball player who was retired at the time.
I'm a gay man. I don't know anything of this sort.
Okay. So, and he was not happy that I was going on the show. So I was fine that I had no connection with anybody, but from the moment that they say you're going to be on the show to when they film it, it's like 8 months or something. So I was single when I wanted to be on the show, but then when they actually book you or when they have you go on the show, it's like forever. So, I didn't really want to find love, but I did. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so those things are staged, I will say.
It was, like the mixer is like, they make it seem you're like, I'm choosing 2 people that I'm remotely attracted to because I talk to these people for literally the whole mixer where you're like supposed to mingle and meet. Everyone's there for meet you. Hi. It's like a minute and a half. Yeah. So you're like, yes. I mean, my thing was the opposite of yours. When I went on my date, they played like birds chirping because it was so boring. To your point, my date was very boring too.
Yeah.
And so after dinner, I think we went to the plaza for dinner.
Ooh.
And then we went out
Bravo
afterwards.
paid for...
Honey, no.
For the plaza?
They paid for nothing.
Oh.
They say you have to pay for the date. So... Millionaire Matchmaker, I'm like, listen, it's not like I'm cheap, but I'm not taking this person that I don't even want to go out with, like flying a helicopter to the Hamptons for like $2,000 or whatever it was, right? I'm like, my date's going to be, we went furniture shopping because I was looking for furniture, which that's a whole thing.
That's so dumb.
But it was like a nice furniture. They're like, oh, that's good. And then, the date said, well, I
wonder
think
it was boring,
he said,
David. That's a horrible idea.
Well, he said, I think it's very
date.
obnoxious that he's taking me furniture shopping. Like the chandelier was like $10,000. Like I can't afford that. Anyway.
Why, you wanted him to pay for it?
No. Oh. I was the one who was the millionaire. But I thought furniture shopping and then a dinner afterwards, which we did. And then we had dessert in Central Park. And that was when the birds were chirping because it was so, like at this point, I'm like, this is the last scene I have to film. Like, I don't even want to try. I'm so fucking bored. So that's literally, like on like Snow White where they have like little birds, they had like birds chirping of like, this cookie is good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it was bad.
It's the worst.
At the dinner, they also staged because I'm so picky, remember? I ordered a Grey Goose. This became my thing, like that around the world I ordered a Grey Goose. Grey Goose pear in a martini glass, chilled with a lime twist. That means Grey Goose pear, the actual vodka in a martini glass, nothing else. It's a very simple drink. They purposely brought me Grey Goose pear with like muddled pear or like a grapefruit juice. So I like sipped it and I'm like, this isn't just vodka. There's something else in it. So I'm like, I don't care if the steak is supposed to be rare and it's not rare. Don't fuck with my martini, girl. This drink was not the actual drink. It wasn't just vodka. So I sent it back. And of course that was staged. And then the date was like, he sent the drink back and it's the wrong fucking drink. That was my thing about how picky I was that I sent a drink back. Well, give me the right drink, Carl, and I won't send it back. When I want just vodka, I don't want grape juice in my vodka.
Okay, you sound obnoxious. Okay, so how did they edit